I don't really have any good stories,
it's hard to remember.
I have unfortunate events, but not like a good, beginning and an end story.
Just some stuff that happened.
I nearly burnt down a hotel.
I'm sorry? Can you tell us this story without incriminating yourself?
Yes, I can. This is sort of only sort of related to show business, in that it was the opening night of Fiddler on the Roof. And there's a scene in Fiddler on the Roof where
the Cossacks are coming?
Yeah, the Cossacks are drinking at a table and they're doing shots of vodka, and then they do the big dance with Tevye and the crew from the village.
Yeah.
They weren't called the crew from the village, although I wish they were. His
homies, Tevye's homies.
Right, and we're doing a lot of vodka. It's water in the bottle. So we've done what many companies do, is we do the thing where we try to drink as much vodka in the same amount of time and try to do the dance at the opening night party. So that didn't go well, and I was very, very blotto. And I went home to this motel that they were putting us up at, and I went. Don't drink to excess. It's not fun. I went I made a beeline for the bathroom, and I got most of the vomit in the toilet. I stood up and I slipped. And I grabbed the shower curtain, and the rod was sort of like, it wasn't bolted in, it was just kind of wedged in, one of those.
Right.
And that got pulled off the wall, and I fell into the bathtub with, like, my new plastic blanket. And when you're very, very drunk, that cold porcelain is just so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that point in the evening, it's got to be like 4 or 5 in the morning, where it's just, this is my new tub bed, this is my new bath bed, and I'm going to go to sleep. And then I smelled smoke, and it's this awful feeling of, I know I need to deal with that. That is, I can't just ignore that and go to sleep. And thank goodness I didn't, because I got out of the tub, slipped on the vomit a little again, went into the motel room proper, and there is a large fire, and it's just right in my face. I opened the door, and it's right there. And it took me a while to figure out that I had somehow put one of those fluffy hotel towels and put it on the burner of the little sort of oven they had there, and turned it on high. I think maybe I was trying to boil tea, because I was boiling in a pot usually then. So now there's this white fluffy hotel towel, very, very on fire, like big flames. And the first thought is I should not be the person in charge of this situation right now. I need somebody in not my state of weakened vomitus, just shaking with vodka. Don't drink to excess. It's not fun. And so I had the presence of mind at least to know that this isn't a grease fire. I can put water on this. So I got a very large, maybe 4-liter sized cooking pot, like for spaghetti, and I got it from a cupboard above the fire. Thanks. I don't know why. And I put it, and I started filling it up with water while this fire is going. And it's when you're that drunk, you make weird, arbitrary rules for yourself. And I thought to myself, no, I have to wait until this is full before I can put it on the fire. And it takes about like a minute of waiting while flamey death is right next to me. I just, no, I'm not ready yet. You wait. And just with the water on, waiting for this to happen, I got the water and I threw it all in the fire. Fire goes out, but now there's 4 liters of water everywhere. So I pick up what's left of the towel. It's got holes you can stick your hand through. And I start sort of on the ground, just wobbly swabbing the deck essentially. And that's mixing with the vomit. And then at some point while I was cleaning the floor, I passed out and woke up in it the next morning. And see, and this is a bad story because there's nothing more to that story. That's just what happened.
You should say jazz.
If you were a rich man, yiddle daddle diddle daddle diddle daddle, all night long you'd burn the hotel down. If you were a wealthy man.
Oh my god! I guess the disturbing part is that the smoke alarm never went off. That's what's most concerning.
I just keep thinking of that joke in news radio where he's taking him on the tour of the studio, and he's like, oh, my cousin's a building inspector. You see those sprinklers? They're just super glued to the ceiling. They don't do anything.
Remember, kids, don't drink to excess.
No, it's not fun. You don't feel good, and then bad things happen. Don't do it.
I love that. This isn't an ending, but it's just some stuff that happened. The end.